What is up to each and every single one of you? My name is Elias and I love movies. A lot of you follow me on social media and know that I recently got 2 tattoos that I'm completely in love with. On this arm I got Alfred Hitchcock, and on this arm I got Salvador Dali. 2 of my favorite and most influential people ever. After getting both of these tattoos, I thought it would be a fun idea to share with you guys some of the most memorable tattoos in movies. These are tattoos that I personally believe play an important part in the film and are very significant to the plot of the story. Doesn't matter how disturbing or how chilling or how motivational a tattoo can be, they are still unforgettable. For me. The first movie that I want to talk about is American History X. Edward Norton, without a doubt, is absolutely brilliant in this film. He plays an extremely racist white supremacist leader who has a huge influence not just on his community but also on his little brother. Edward Norton's character doesn't have a lot of tattoos, but the ones that he does have, he definitely makes them count. He has this huge tattoo right on his chest that he obviously wears like a badge. He has a swastika symbol on the left side of his chest. It's big, it's blocky, it's bold, it's completely solid black, and it's big enough for the whole entire world to see it. It's very intimidating, very threatening, and there's so many times in the movie where he makes it a point to show it off. It's almost like he wants the whole entire world to know what he is, who he is, and what he stands for. Without giving away too many details, there does come a point in the film where certain things change, and this tattoo is something that he has to live with.
Put your weapon on the ground! Put your hands up! I said get your hands up! Now turn around! Put your hands behind your head! Get down on your knees right now!
The next film that makes this list is Eastern Promises. Again, I don't want to give too much away about this movie, just trust me, take it from me. If you haven't seen it, find it, watch it, and be amazed by it. Viggo Mortensen does start out as just a driver for the mob, but he's slowly trying to work his way in. He's slowly trying to earn a higher rank. The Russian mafia, your tattoos have to represent who you are in the mob, or what you've done, your rank, or what it is that you're currently doing for the mafia. I love the idea that every single tattoo is perfectly placed on a person to represent who they are. It doesn't just represent who they are as a person, but it also represents how important it can be to receive them. These are tattoos that you have to actually earn. There's actually this scene, which is my favorite scene in the whole entire movie, where the heads of other Russian families come in to interview Nikolai, and he's practically naked. And these guys are sitting there literally reading his body as if it were a resume. These guys are having full-on conversations and asking Nikolai questions to determine whether or not he has earned his way into the family and also earned his other tattoos.
Поэтому свободное место на твоей груди, на коленях будет заполнено звездами.
Next movie that I want to talk about is actually the only movie I would consider a masterpiece on this list. Oh, and it's also my favorite Christopher Nolan film. And that film is Memento. It's about a man that has dedicated the rest of his life to finding the man that has raped and murdered his wife. The interesting thing about this story is that this particular man suffers from an amnesia type condition. He is constantly sucked into his own investigation, loses memory, and pretty much has to start all over again. He remembers his whole entire life up to the night that his wife was raped and murdered, and everything after that he doesn't remember, which is exactly why his whole entire body is tattooed. His whole entire body is completely covered with facts and clues and notes, not just about the man that killed his wife, but the whole entire investigation. Just seeing him stand in front of a mirror, realizing what has happened to his wife, realizing that he is in the middle of this investigation, looking for the man responsible, and having to take it in day after day just gives me chills thinking about it. He has a tattoo across his chest that says, "John G. raped and murdered my wife," and I think across his stomach it says something like, "I have to find him and I have to kill him." I mean, that right there is dedication. I love his tattoos and I love how important they actually are. Memento is a film that I can forever ramble about. Like I said, it's my favorite Christopher Nolan film. So if you haven't seen it, please do yourself a favor, find it and watch it. And don't forget to fall in love with it. And last but not least, the movie that I want to talk about is the Boondock Saints. I mean, come on, I don't think I know anyone that watched the movie for the first time and didn't even think for a second about getting the exact same tattoos or at least similar ones. And the crazy part about that is that a lot of people actually have. Boondock Saints is about two Irish brothers who believe God has put them on earth for a purpose. And that purpose is to get rid of the worst criminals, no matter how hilarious or violent it might get. They both have similar tattoos in identical spots, like the Virgin Mary on their necks or Truth and Justice, I believe it's in Latin, on their hands. They're not just religious tattoos that shows what they believe in, but they're tattoos that represent what they believe God has put them on earth for. And trust me, tattoos or no tattoos, these guys mean business.
And shepherds we shall be, for thee, my Lord, for thee. Power hath descended forth from thy hand. Let me swiftly carry out thy command. So we shall flow river forth to thee, and teeming with souls shall it ever be.
In nomine Patri,
Et Filii,
Spiritus Sancti.
But that's it, you guys, my personal list of most memorable tattoos in movies. Let me know if you've seen any of these movies and what you think of them, and also let me know what movie tattoos have left an impression on you. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you like, subscribe for more videos if you want, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching Guerra Movie House. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Peace out, homies.